So in total, I made $1,769 just in a single week using options. Hey everyone, I'm the Anonymous Investor. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be going over all of the options I played for the week. So this is something I started doing this year. I never did this last year, but I learned a lot more about options, and it just goes to show you the power of knowledge, what learning can do for yourself, for your income. So this is going to be pretty amazing, and I just want to put a disclaimer out there. I am just an anonymous person somewhere in the world making YouTube videos, so this is not financial advice, so do not follow. In no way am I endorsing one of these stocks. In no way am I saying do exactly what I do. But with that being said, let me show you. As you can see, all of the options say expires today. If you don't know what an option is, that is totally fine. I just want you guys to kind of get a general idea of it. So I guess I should explain it. An option is basically the right to buy or sell 100 shares of a stock at a specific price. So what I started doing is I started selling cash covered puts and I started selling covered calls. So let's click on GoPro. So I'm going to do my best to explain right now, but later there's going to be a more in-depth video on how options work. So this is a GoPro $10 call. So what this means is that because I am the seller, I am agreeing to sell GoPro at $10 per share. So if GoPro is below $10, I basically get free money because people are paying me for this right, okay? So if I scroll down, let's see, I sold 5 contracts and each contract cost 40 cents. So 40 times 100, because there's 100 shares, that's $40. So every single contract was $40. I sold 5 of them. 40 times 5, that's $200. So someone paid me $200 for this GoPro $10 call. So if GoPro was to end today on market above $10, it would most likely get assigned, and I would be forced to sell 500 shares of GoPro for $10. Even if GoPro jumped up to like $20, doesn't matter. We have a contract that says I have to sell for $10. If we click on GoPro right now, it is at $8.40, so I am pretty confident this is not going to get assigned. So I basically made $200 from these GoPro calls in a week from selling these GoPro calls. The next one we have is a GoPro $10.50. Now it's interesting because if it was like yesterday, GoPro was hovering over 1050. So I was actually worried I would get assigned the calls, which I actually wouldn't matter because I was actually trying to get rid of GoPro. So selling cash covered calls is a really great way to build money on a stock you are trying to get rid of. So anyways, this one I sold 3 contracts at $31 a piece. So that was $93. So already that's $300, almost $300 from GoPro covered calls. All right, now we're going to get into some juicy ones. Jumia. Jumia is a stock I've been trying to purchase, and one way to purchase like at a discount is by selling puts, by selling cash covered puts. So with a cash covered put, you basically need to have the money in your account, the collateral, in case it was to get assigned. So right here, I'm basically agreeing to purchase the stock Jumia at $53 per share, and I need to purchase 100 of them. So I would have to purchase if Jumia dropped below $53, I would have to pay $5,300 for 100 shares. But let's scroll down. For this contract, I got paid $215. So we're already at $515 from this Jumia put. And if we look at the price right now, it is at $62. So yeah, I'm once again pretty confident that by the end of the day, it is not going to drop to below $53. So yeah, I'm up 500 right there. This Nokia call, this was just spur of the moment. I wanted to join the hype, the GME, the AMC hype. So I got a Nokia call. This cost me $85. This is worthless. See how it says return total minus $84? It's going to be minus $85. So I basically threw away $85. So options can go really good or really bad, so I don't recommend you get into options unless you know what you're doing. And again, that was just me joining the hype. Don't join the hype. So that's Nokia. All right. These are the really, really big money plays right here, the Tesla put and call options. So Tesla put, this basically means if Tesla drops to $780, I have to purchase 100 shares of Tesla at 780 shares each. So for this contract, I got paid $630. And I'm also pretty confident we're going to be fine because Tesla is currently at $860. So it's not going to jump, it's not going to decrease by $80 by the end of the day. So basically I'm keeping those $600. And then we have Tesla calls. So this one says that if Tesla goes to $950, regardless of the prices, right? If this is me agreeing to sell Tesla at $950 per share. So I got paid $315 for this. And again, I'm also pretty confident that Tesla will not jump up to $950 by the end of the day, although it did have a pretty big spike, right? It was hovering at, what was it hovering at? $840, and it jumped up $20. But yeah, so I basically get to keep those $300, $315. And the last one I have, which I am a little slightly more scared about, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to jump up another $40, is a Tesla 905 call. So this one, if Tesla jumps up to 905, I have to sell Tesla shares at 905, regardless of what the price is. Like hypothetically, let's say Elon tweets something and the stock skyrockets to 2,000, I would not be able to sell Tesla at 2,000 because I have this contract. I am obligated to sell at 950. So I got paid $400 for this option. So when you add up all of the amounts, everything I talked about right here, the GoPro call, the Jumia put, the Nokia call, the Tesla put, the Tesla call, and the Tesla call, if you add up all of the positives, I made $1,853 in just this single week selling covered calls and selling cash covered puts. I lost, once again, $85 from the Nokia call. So in total, I made $1,769 just in a single week using options. So again, this video is just to demonstrate the power of options. If you didn't understand what cash covered puts are, what covered calls are, any of that, that is totally fine. One of the things I really want to do with this video is just to get you guys to see what is possible. Never in my wildest dreams did I think doing these kinds of plays could bring in like this weekly income where it's, for the most part, it's passive, right? And I am experienced. I've been in the stock market for, my goodness, a couple years now, 4 years now. So I am more familiar with what I'm doing. And as I mentioned earlier, last year I wasn't doing this, but I researched, I learned, and I got into these plays. And I'm like, okay, let's see if I can like start kind of small. And for you, it might not be small, but especially if you're below 18, this is the perfect opportunity to learn. As you can see, everything crazy that happened with Reddit and GameStop and AMC, I think financial knowledge, that is going to be huge in the coming years. So if you're below 18, this is the perfect time to start. Once again, if you didn't understand anything, right now you could go while you're watching the video, you can rewind the video and you can open up a Google tab and search up cash covered puts. You can put covered calls. You can just type in call options, put options, what is this, and you can learn. Like, I personally believe we live in a day and age where there is no reason why you can't just learn stuff on your own, because literally you have the world on your fingertips, on your cell phone, on your laptop, on your computer. So there is no reason. Knowledge is so powerful. The stuff you can do here. And just kind of to give you guys a teaser of some other options I have, let me see. I have one expiring next week. It is a Jumia $54 put, and this one I got paid $315. I'm pretty confident in this one as well. So yeah, it's currently at $62.95. Jumia is a stock I really want to get into. It's basically like the African Amazon. People refer to it as that. It was first on my radar when it was like $22, and now it's at 62 or whatever. So that's crazy how much it's jumped up. I also have Tattooed Chef. This is for the 19th. This is right before earnings. I got paid $180 for these contracts. This one would make me sell Tattooed Chef at $30 a share. The reason I'm doing February 19th is because I think earnings is on the 24th or 25th or something. So I don't like to do option plays during earnings because stocks could either skyrocket or they can dip so much. So I'm comfortable with what I'm doing right now. And normally I don't like to do any option plays on the weekend, like this Friday. I like to wait until Monday morning to see what happens, because you never know what can happen on the weekend. Once again, when it comes to Tesla specifically, Elon could tweet something. He can go on Joe Rogan Experience and do something, and then the market is just crazy and they can react a certain way that you'd never expect. So yeah, I hope this video was informative in some way, shape, or form. If anything, I hope it was enlightening and showing you guys what is possible if you start gaining knowledge about the stock market. So with that being said, I'm the Anonymous Investor. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below, and remember to never stop learning.